A company issues 10,000 stocks and forecasts 100% demand for a price of $10 per stock. A consultant insists that it is beneficial to raise the price to $12 per stock, even if the demand decreases to 90% of the issued stocks. What would be the revenue increase in percentage if the stocks sell exactly according to the consultant's prediction? Now, this question has percentages, large numbers, and it can be pretty tricky, and there isn't really a shortcut or a workaround here, so we have to use our scratch paper and stay organized. Now, in percentage questions, it is more important to maintain the ratio between the values than to keep the values themselves. So 10,000 is a pretty big number, which can be confusing during calculation. So you can do the same relative calculations with a smaller number like 10, and you should get the same results. Now, the original plan, we're using the big numbers here, is going to be 10,000 times that $10 per stock. And that's how we get to $100,000. Then in the consultant's plan, we have 10,000 times $12 per stock, and then we're also multiplying by 90% because there's 90% demand. So this ends up being 120,000 times 90%. Now, finding 90% of 120,000, especially without a calculator, can be tricky. So if we think of 90% as being 100 minus 10, these are percentages, then it'll be much easier for us to do in our heads and move through this question faster. So we're going to have, instead, we're going to do 120,000 minus that 10%, which is going to be 12,000. And so that's how we get to, we're bringing our question back over on the left side of the screen, to 108,000. Now, when we're trying to find the difference, we're going to do 108,000 minus 100,000 divided by 100,000. And then times 100. And so that's how we get to our 8% figure. And so that's going to be our correct answer for this question, 8%.